A combined linear inequality is an inequality that has three sides: a left side, a middle side, and a right side. To solve these kinds of inequalities, you need to solve for the variable that's in the middle, and the variable should always be in the middle. This means that you need to get everything that is not the variable out of the middle and into the respective sides, to the left and to the right sides. So we're going to solve this inequality here. 0 is less than or equal to 2x minus 6 less than or equal to 4. So again, we're going to take everything that's in the middle and move them out to the sides. So to get x by itself, I'm going to add 6 to all three sides, and I'm going to end up getting 6 is less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to 10. And then here I'm just going to divide 2 on all sides to get the x by itself, and I'm going to end up getting 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. So here is my inequality, but I need to write my answer in interval notation. So it's just going to be x is between 3 and 5, so 3 and 5, and they're both less than or equal to, so that means both numbers get a bracket. And there's my answer for this inequality. Next I have negative 3 is less than 3 minus 2x less than or equal to 9. So again, get everything that's not x out of the middle. So subtract 3 from all sides, and I'm going to get negative 6 is less than negative 2x less than or equal to positive 6. And again, get the x by itself, divide everything by negative 2. And now this is where you got to be careful. This is going to reduce down to a 3, but because I divided by a negative, this inequality sign is going to change direction. And again, same thing here, change direction again, and this is going to be negative 3. And here is my inequality, but I don't really like it because it's a little bit hard to read. So what I like to do is I always like to have smaller number first, bigger number last. So I'm going to actually put negative 3 first. And since this inequality sign is pointing towards the negative 3, I'm going to make sure it's still pointing towards the negative 3. Just going to look like that. X is still in the middle, and this is greater than, so it's going to switch to less than, and then 3. So I'm essentially just kind of like mirroring it, just reflecting into the other direction. So now I have this, and I think this is much easier to read. This says that x is between negative 3 and positive 3. So negative 3 to positive 3. And since this is less than or equal to, negative 3 gets the bracket, and this is just less than, so it gets a parentheses. And so there is my solution to this inequality. Last, I have 1/3 less than or equal to x plus 1 over 2 less than 2/3. So we're dealing with a fraction. And fractions are never fun, but we're going to do the best we can. So first things first, I'm going to clear the fraction by multiplying everything by 2. And that means when I multiply the middle by 2, it cancels out this 2 here. So I'm going to get 2/3 less than or equal to x plus 1 less than 4/3. And now I got to get x by itself. I'm going to subtract 1 from all three sides. So 2/3 minus 1 is going to give me negative 1/3 less than or equal to. And this does not flip because I only subtracted by 1. I didn't divide by a negative 1. X in the middle, and then less than 4/3 minus 1 is going to give me 1/3. Our answers are in a fraction, but we're not too worried about it. And it's smallest number than larger number, so we're pretty happy. So, going to get negative 1/3 to positive 1/3, and this has an equal to sign, so it gets a bracket. And this does not have the equal to sign, so it gets a parentheses. And so this is our solution to this inequality.